Okay, first you're going to want to start putting a towel over the child's body for clothing protection. And then you will grab your rubber bands and go about 2 inches or an inch, however tall you want the length to be. And so I like to do about inch and a half. Get the rubber band on there. That just gives it more of an even line, so it looks a little more tedious. And for our second one, make sure it's lined up with the other one. I put her hair in ponytails first, or pigtails, because that's the way she wore them to school today, so I just left it that way. It's easier. I don't have to section it out. So what you're going to want to do is take a couple paper towels and I like the L'Oreal Colorista semi-permanent because it comes out fairly quickly, maybe a week, week and a half, depending on how much you wash your hair. This is the Maroon 22. I also have the blue one, and I'll show you that in a minute. So what you're going to want to do, pretty simple, you just take her hair and put a paper towel underneath it and pretty much douse it with color. You're going to want to make sure you don't let it go past that rubber band. And I kind of just wrap it up, make sure it's all slathered in there. And then you're going to want to carefully wrap it, that. And you could use a rubber band. Oh, I got some on my finger. Like that to keep it in place. And then do the same thing with the other one. I will use, do you want blue on the other side or red? Or maroon, I mean. Blue. Okay, so she wants blue on the other side. And so you're going to want to repeat the process for the other side, except obviously for blue. You're going to want to take your dye. It's kind of like that new drip dye. Douse it with it. Okay. About however much you think's enough. Then you want to take it, again like we did the other side. Carefully get it on there. Oh, that. And then you're going to want to let it sit for about, I believe it's 15 to 20 minutes. No longer than 30. Yeah, 15 to 30 minutes, no longer. The longer you leave it in, if you leave it in past that, there's no point to it. It's not going to make it darker. 30 is the max it'll go. And